Hello, Citizen Martin. Hello, Monsieur Dubois. Monsieur? Did I just hear you say Monsieur? That's the old style of address, my friend. To the guillotine! You know what? I didn't like him, but I do feel kinda bad for the king and his family. Oof, expressing sympathy for the royal family, are we? To the guillotine! 12 sous for a loaf of bread? That's way overpriced. To the guillotine! Man, this bread line is taking forever. To the guillotine! And you look like you're thinking anti-revolutionary thoughts. To the guillotine. Max, we're sending way too many people to the guillotine. To the guillotine! Chop, 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 chop.
Hello!
Hello, bonjour.
Yo.
Bonjour, Madrid. Monsieur Negenta, bonjour, my chat. Bonjour. My name is what?
And I'm the Holy Ninja, and we have Matchstick here, and doing the first Let's Play of this game called Banner of the Maid.
I am the reason he got this game.
And expect horrible, horrible French accents.
From these two, I'm far too off of you two to be all the rolling myself in that car. Well.
The Italian! Because the course again.
Oh, my head. It's like I'm going to have to be here.
I'm a Napoleon, beepity boppity.
It's so funny, we're playing Napoleon's sister, apparently, in this game.
Yes, Pauline Bonaparte.
Alright.
So, let me explain the modes for everybody. Story mode is journalist mode. If you suck at playing games at all. Oh, does anyone here suck at playing games?
The last strategy game I played was...
Me and Magic did beat Resident Evil 5. So...
Okay, that's something. Officer mode is challenging. Quite challenging, actually. I could say from experience that despite how this game may look, it is actually rather challenging. It's more difficult than the current Fire Emblem. In general mode is a test of true strength and skill. If you truly believe yourself to be a strategy, you will play general mode. Every week you lose, that's less money you get paid. And you also start off with nothing. So yes,
yeah,
choose wisely.
Yeah, I'm going with officer. Okay.
I know Napoleon's sister hated his wife.
Peasants.
All right. And by the way, this is a Chinese game, so I paid the commies.
I think all of Napoleon's female relatives hated his wife
because she was just a good kisser. All right.
Get used to this. Get used to this music because you're going to be hearing this a lot in battles.
Yeah, I tried my best to come up with a streaming setup. So maybe once I get better OVS or something like OBS, it will be a lot easier.
Wait a minute. Yeah, is this game Chinese or is it actually Singaporean? I might need to check. Yan Jisheng, Xin Huang. Beautiful. And here we have Marquis de Lafayette.
Oh,
hey, your boy!
Is this
the Chad!
Is this a historical event about when the riots went to this?
No. This is the escape to Varennes. See?
Okay.
Summer 1791, Varennes, France.
Well, Lafayette should have never... Continue.
How about you go?
Lafayette should have never left America. He is ours, damn it.
Varennes is not far ahead. Are you sure that the king will be here?
And in comes the Comte de Meribu. I can hope that is true. Otherwise, the king of France might already be in the territory of another country. Be vigilant, Marquis de Lafayette. If we don't bring back the king back, the whole country will shake tomorrow. France can't afford these kind of blows during such a crucial moment.
What is the king thinking? Can't he just stay put in the palace?
The Palais.
No, Comte de Merbleu. Comte de Merbleu.
Merveille.
Yes, baby.
Having just recovered from a serious illness, you should stay in Paris and rest.
It was I who provided the intelligence. Of course, I have the responsibility to accompany you and the troops there. I don't think they're the Garde Nationale.
原来如此。
It is
Yep,
the
for
army
example,
of the
the Chinese
royal.
voice
Is
acting.
it?
Let me switch to my
What?
phone to the.
It is the
Yeah, this is
army
the example of the Chinese voice
royals.
acting.
Okay. They must be
Yeah.
here to pick up the king.
Then I'm counting on you. I'm not experienced in battlefield commanding or leading charges. Our actions tonight will change the fate of France. Marquis de Lafayette, please be sure to find the king and all of his entourage.
让我来吧。
Don't worry. You'd better take the time and think about how to persuade the king.
Yes, you can see how bad accents can be very hard to do.
Yeah.
Guess who this is?
Is this a guy? Is this the trap?
No. You know what? Keep her face, breasts, mostly her face, but also her breast in mind.
Is this a Maria Antoinette?
Man, internet. Let's keep going. Get ready. Oh, and here we go.
And you know, I moved to get close. Show no mercy.
不要松懈，
Okay, the Marquis de
在此一
The
举
Marquis de Lafayette is the max level heavy cavalry unit. I believe the correct term is actually, what was the name? Oh yes, the Dragoon. He is a Dragoon, and he has a special ability that permits him that for every 3 tiles, I think it is, he crosses between him and his target, the higher his attack value. So, here we go.
So, okay.
速战速决，冲啊！
Also, as you notice, you do not choose which weapon you use to counterattack with. The weapon is chosen automatically with what you have equipped.
Okay.
Yep. Also, don't need to worry about weapon durability. At least you always only worry about it in the battle. It doesn't last. It doesn't persist.
All right. I don't think it.
If I were you, I'd.
So that's enemy stats. Okay.
If I were you, I'd actually if you don't mind, may I make a suggestion?
What?
Then move 3 tiles that away to what you currently own. And just
Yeah,
check
that's what I
actually,
was
you have a threat
thinking.
range option. Click it.
Yep.
Click your threat range option.
Where?
It's right there. Press L.
Oh. Oh yeah. All right.
Just be careful. That could get particularly fucking when the lighting on the maps is not right. Wait out your turn.
Yeah.
The reason I suggested that was because you need to maximize your charge value. So,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yes.
革命的成败在此一举了。速战速决，冲啊！ 注意队形，冲锋！
Also, just kidding, unlike most. As you can notice, like most games, when it comes to hit points, getting hit does not directly affect your actual leader's health, but rather the health of the unit. Unfortunately, you cannot use a heroic action, unfortunately. This is the tutorial. It does not go into that detail just yet. Like the message just said. It's the courage that the king took. I'll leave the starting an attempt to you as I stay here to guard the courage. Please try not to cause a disturbance.
让我来吧。
And we'll deal with it. You can rest assured.
Well, madame, please step outside. As I expected, it's her who stays in the carriage. Sure you know what will happen next, yes? His Majesty is in the town, and Marquis de Lafayette will soon find him soon enough. Please come back to pay with us. What's the lady? The documents led by His Majesty confirmed that he had betrayed the country and its people. You'll be detained as soon as you arrive in Paris. For France at the moment, betrayal is a delicacy in which friends inside and outside Paris are all eagerly waiting to take their bite. I volunteer.
Then what will become of my? I can't do women voices, so
that's why I say I volunteer matchstick.
Matchstick, are you ready? Matchstick. He's probably distracted at the moment. Let me. Matchstick. He's playing Resident Evil. Matchstick.
Wow, he bailed on us so he could play Resident Evil.
Sorry about that. The fucking StreamYards, I have to change the audio function.
Okay.
Yeah. Forgot about it.
I think this is Maria Antoinette, so Austrian.
Yes, I am playing Resident Evil, but I also have the YouTube video playing, so I can play it.
Okay. So
what happened? She's Austrian, right? So like,
I'm assuming it's Maria Antoinette. It's
that the only hint I'll give you is
I'm trying to think.
face and British.
Then what happened? Damn it! I'm gonna think get in character. Shit.
You have to be German. Just.
This guy got a fucking idiot is already getting out of that. So while we're waiting
his
for Max
mic is
to
not
get the
connected.
character. Okay, so while we're waiting for him to come back, let me divulge a little history about a certain figure in the front during this time. The Marquis de Sade. He's an individual whose works are mostly pornographic in nature and of the very depraved variety. As in, so far depraved that even others, such as the Comte de Mirabeau himself, who has written pornographic works, found the man to be crude and utterly depraved. He does not think him a good man. And de Sade has a fascination with the certain matter that comes out of the rear end.
Really likes the butt, huh?
And the matter that comes out of it.
Oh my!
Very, very depraved individual. And the certain R word, which can get us banned if I say the actual full word here on YouTube, was also heavily featured in his works. He is a very, very dirty man. But a good section of works did sell at the foundation for a certain type. But the Desaad is it's Desaad. His works are not something to be looked at, and yes, he was in fact jailed. A lot. In fact, a good portion of his works were written while in jail.
Well, that prison does something to you. You get bored. Very bored.
Well, there's the thing, Comte was also thrown in jail. Yeah, for, well,
Is the sub from the New Gods named after this guy?
I don't know.
wait, I'm sorry, is there a character now named Desaad?
Yeah, there has been.
It's been like,
He works for Darkseid.
80s. He was created in like the 80s or late 70s.
No, I think that's a different. Hang on, how's its name spelled?
I think it's a Desaad.
No, Desaad. Marquis Desaad is spelled Desade.
Okay.
Same pronunciation, different spelling. So you could think. So you dodged one hell of a bullet on that because you don't want to know. Don't look. I spare you innocent minds.
Americans. Okay. You don't fuck her. She's Austrian.
Yes.
Get in the chopper. Then what will become of my children? The future of the royal family.
总而言之，
Oh. Right, your children will be taken care of. After all, they're from the bloodline of the royal family. Quick detour. Here's what happened. The youngest dolphin died in prison from poor conditions and from how his captors treated him. And the only daughter they ever had basically kind of became Queen of France for like one day in sometime in the future after Napoleon was kicked out, and then Napoleon's son happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the French royal family got screwed.
Yeah.
They were not screwed. They were screwed over is not a good. There's not enough of a word to describe what happens.
Like, unless in
And
this
the current
game you can
situation-
save, like, I'm pretty sure the king is gonna get killed. If somehow,
no, just let us go. In the current situation, their lives can only be held in the hands of others. All right, please don't make any unnecessary.
At least the guy
resistance.
wasn't Joan of Arc's best buddy.
oh,
This is the consequence of the. Damn, that burr was harder than the wording of the Witch of Versailles. This is the consequence of the royal family's behavior, and you must take responsibility.
oh, there's magic. Okay.
Not exactly. Sure enough, as predicted by the painting, the Blue Dunning has reacted. It seems that you're the person I'm looking for.
什么？
Magic.
Matchstick!
It seems like. Sorry, you have to wait for YouTube to update. I'm also playing Resident Evil at the same time, so I have to.
Why are
check
you
it out on
playing
YouTube.
Resident Evil and watching YouTube?
Well, I'm watching your YouTube video. I'm multitasking.
You're doing too
What do
many
you
things.
mean?
I'm
Oh!
I'm not here for the king. What I'm looking for is the ability hidden in you. Anyway, what I'm about to say may be confusing to you. But please listen to it carefully. To consider it seriously before answering my question. That is not only about you and me, but also about the future of the country. Yelling
The
commotion can be
French.
heard like this.
Oh, great! It's the French being the French.
It seems that the king has been found. There is not much time. Please listen carefully.
Oh, we're not going into the information. We're keeping it a secret. Okay.
That was the most turbulent moment in my life. I escaped from the gate of death, and my hands hold the key to change the future of the country. That was a legacy that has been passed down for hundreds of years. It appeared in many stories and legends. Women who are affected by it are inevitably caught in a Tawdry's fate.
Oh, great.
I hope this action won't be one of the many remorses in my life. I hope that they can become the maids of France that'll make the country peaceful and stable.
Oh, so we're purposely... Okay,
5
so we're
years later,
purposely
outskirts of
gathering
Toulon,
waifus.
France.
Okay.
No, not exactly. Because we're not playing as Mirabelle. That is who we are playing as.
Oh, that's a mod! So, the same that the king was again not his foes!
I'm sorry, but if you do that any further with her, I'm gonna have to this. Okay, bring it. I know it. Okay, that's it. I'll take over your Pauline here. There, I saved you some. There, I'm saving you some pain.
You have to do it in an Italian accent.
I refuse.
Yes, she has to be Italian. She's Corsican.
She's younger.
She's Corsican.
So, if the public knew this truth, the royal family should have been imprisoned or even
Don't
worse.
make me
Okay, I'm doing my best to mix the two together, okay?
Okay.
Right? Not supposed to go but fair for blows. It's how we voiced the two characters in this scene. Also, if you want, there is an auto, so you can just press that instead of having to click away. It's just a story that I heard while drinking. I'm telling you a story because you, my young lady, are too bold to the road.
And you're the main character.
It was just a story. Speaking of which, I have heard several versions of similar stories. But the women who trained the royal family may truly exist. After their intervention, there have been many changes in the royal family.
Oh?
Oh, young lady, do you really believe that so-called maid stuff? Reading incredibly talents. The maids were born to save the country in danger. Am I doing a good job for you?
I'm satisfied.
Listen, you have full reign of Napoleon when he comes in the scene. And Robespierre.
I would voice Robespierre. Magic, do you want to voice Napoleon?
That'd be amazing.
This young lady in military uniform claims to be a graduate at the École Militaire. Ever since women were allowed to join the army, the École Militaire received a bunch of female students who passed special testing.
No, this is France. I bet special testing involves romance.
No. Don't worry. You'll find out what the special testing was.
I bet the special testing, the required reading was French romances involving Lancelot and Guinevere, aka France's fan fiction of Arthurian legends.
Young lady, what's your name again? Pauline Bonaparte.
Oh?
No rare surname. You're not a Parisian, are you? I'm from Corsica.
说来话长。
What a coincidence. When I was young, I joined the army and went to Corsica. Speaking of that... Never mind. What topic do you wish to discuss? Yeah, get ready. There's going to be a lot of these.
All right. I already know the situation in France.
No,
Where are we
that's the
going?
last cake. No. You
我们这一
you
代
still need to ask that first question anyways. Young lady, have you been transferred to Toulon? There's a war going on here, as I know. My older brother is also a soldier, and he's serving on Toulon. I'm here to take a vacation. In my opinion, now is not the time for military personnel to take a vacation.
Look, she's a woman. Women are allowed to have extra vacation.
Domestic rebellions happen from time to time, and the wars in neighboring countries are also ongoing.
Yeah, I wonder whose fault was that. Hey,
Yeah,
hey, guess
This
what,
is why
Austria? We overthrew the monarchy.
This is why I asked you to listen, Ninja. This is why I told you you're gonna want to look at the situation in France because it's not the same as you think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, as you said, as a soldier, it's time to fight for the country on the front line.
哦，
Well, then why are you? To be honest, I have just experienced a fierce battle recently. While it was said to be a victory according to the final results.
我们这一代的革命，
Well, I could tell it from your medal. Even if it's awarded by the royal family as a response to the current situation, it must be a considerable degree of military merit. But the casualties are overwhelmingly heavy, which made me start to doubt whether I'm suitable as a soldier.
哦，
So you came here to talk to your brother about it. Hang on, it throws up. Yes, it was also my brother's recommendation that led me to apply to the École Militaire. Although he is strange and ambitious to say this, he's definitely a qualified soldier.
Yeah, ambitious is
I am the God Emperor of France.
Cuts to like 10 years later. I am France. Puts the crown on his head.
I am Emperor. It's a bit odd to hear such comments from someone's own sister. But speaking of Toulon, it's definitely not a good place for a vacation now. I cannot
All right,
confirm that there's a
let's-
beach episode. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Speaking of that, when I was young, I really couldn't believe a revolution would really happen. 7 years ago, the king summoned the Estates General to solve his financial problems.
Yep.
That's right, the clergy for the first estate, the nobility for the second estate, and the commoners for the third estate, all of whom only had the one vote.
Yeah, and the third estate had the most population. Oh, this totally didn't go so well. This totally went well.
The Estate General intensified the contradiction between the estates, and finally a revolution took place in Paris. The Bastille was stormed and the king compromised, resulting in the legislation interpretation of the current assembly.
AKA coup.
哦，
Well, you're quite familiar with the history. What do you think of the revolution?
Be careful what you say, Pauline. You better not be a negative Nancy.
Don't worry.
We all know what
Don't
happened to
worry,
negative
don't.
Nancys.
Don't worry, it's not like that. I was in Corsica 7 years ago and didn't know too much about Paris. I learned it all of it later in the École Militaire. But in the past few years, although the power of the nobility has been weakened, the royal family stood unaffected. Well, the royal family changed their attitude after that, supported the reform of the assembly. It did a lot of unprecedented things. For example, girls like you will enroll to the equal military. That's a policy promoted by the royal family, and they make good use of the publicity.
That's the right now. That's the only thing I remember that is different so far. Because
No. The royal family is also still around. King Louis's head is not chopped off.
yet.
Hey, he's got a chance. He's got a chance. I know these two, but the soldiers should not care too much about the political issues. You're sounding like a Jedi there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but Pauline, you're in France during the French Revolution.
The French Revolution has died down a bit.
A bit.
Listen, nobody's getting their heads chopped off and put on pikes.
Yet. The French Revolution was a long period. We still got time to go.
Well, listen, the king has already lived far past his due date.
All because of the magical stone, let's be honest.
Yes. I can see that you don't care about politics. Otherwise, you would have known me. Yeah, let's be honest, Mirabu's appearance is actually very noticeable to himself, because Mirabu is an ugly man. He's an ugly, ugly, ugly man. Yeah, and you could thank smallpox for that.
Yes, smallpox.
Never mind. Speaking of the military.
Alright.
Okay, the ongoing battle of Toulon, yeah. It has been half a year already since the traders within the city helped the foreign army to occupy Toulon.
Oh, okay, so this is the British. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and yo ho, the British be coming, we're going to take your wives and Johnny Project ones.
Yeah, so this is so I know the British actually had Toulon trying to, do a counter revolution. So I'm not sure if they stayed there for 6 months, but I know they landed, had a foothold, and then good old Napoleon showed up.
And then
Napoleon
all of Europe was like, I hate this man. I hate this man so much. I want to kill him. Fuck, you just kicked my ass again. We got 12 nations on his ass, and we can't kill him.
Well, this is early on. This is Napoleon when he's just an officer, so.
Every Englishman that meets Napoleon is like...
The only country to ever learn from Napoleon, truthfully, the only country to actually learn from Napoleon was Prussia. They were the only ones that looked at him and like,
Well,
that doesn't
it's
help
that,
their allies.
Well, okay, the only other country is Sweden. Because one of Napoleon's own marshals became king of Sweden.
I thought Sweden had a democracy. Oh, wait, never mind.
No. It was weird. Apparently that
Then
royal
everybody
family
seems
of
like-
by that marshal is still around to this day.
The nearby cities that are affected by the war are also in the panic. Like, they're all panicking. They're French.
Of course.
Alas, people are suffering too much. This war must be ended as soon as possible.
可是
However, it is strange not only the neighboring countries, Prussia and Austria, are attacking the city, but also the British.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so the difference here is that Prussia and Austria sailed all the way to Toulon.
Keep reading,
Okay.
keep going. We haven't even started to get into the differences. Since the House of Bourbon is still there, even if they're worried about the impact of the evolution, they shouldn't be rushing to wage a war. Even His Majesty supports the Assembly to engage in war. It's really... it's really abnormal. And there may be some unknown power in the back. With their giant mommy milkers.
Oh, come on.
I'm
Don't
sorry,
make me
I thought you
pull
brought me on.
Roman Fox quotes.
It's you wouldn't dare.
Oh, I would.
Who knows? However, it is not a strange thing for the king to support the war.
说来
Oh,
话
I'm going to let everyone know this lawful. Although the king has temporarily won the support of the people, the power of the royal family and nobility are still weakening.
Yeah. So basically, they're about to be lined up.
No, if those who receive defeated by foreign troops, they will regain power. Do they even know how many people will die for this?
Yeah. You're a protagonist in a war story. Come on, you just joined in the regular gun to protagonist. There's gonna be a lot of war crimes.
Too bad. Perhaps I really have chosen the wrong person. It's just my personal conjecture. In any case, war is inevitable.
All right. So I'm
That's it.
assuming the special stone thing is gonna be like a magical ability, and she is given this.
I will say nothing. During the battlefield, defending the country, we joined the army for this purpose. But when we actually stepped into the battlefield, it was totally a different thing.
This is why you bring in the heavy metal dwarves, okay? So that you can play dwarven metal all the way to make it more fun.
Burn. Others of people will either survive or die on the battlefield because of our decisions. How can one take up these responsibilities?
I don't know. Ask George Washington. Ask a lot of
Listen,
generals.
she's a young, fit woman in her 20s. Give her a break. She's also expected to lead men into battle, okay? I don't know. I'm not familiar with military affairs. How do you see whether you're of the royal family or the common folks? Who can really say if they can dominate their own fate? And according to my decades of experience, fate don't often give you much choice. What do you think, young lady? In order to not make mistakes, we should let go of the opportunity to change your fate. Sure not. So much for that talk. We're nearly too long. Well, it looks like my light ends here. The person that my brother sent to pick me up should be near. Then I'll bid you farewell. If you happen to visit me in Paris, I'll prepare more interesting refreshment for you. And I swear, the first story I'll bring out is Jeanne d'Arc. Thank you. And I have a few words to say to you before I leave. Yes? Your storytelling skills need some work. Please do hone your sweet before we meet next time. This fucking bitch.
This
This is
fucking
the first time
bitch.
I've had such an audience. Baby.
Oh no, I'm definitely gonna do the Joan of Arc story, including the depressing ending.
This is the first time I saw Paris Bonaparte. After that, she set foot on the battlefield again. And we'll meet again in Paris. That's several months later.
When the king's dead.
Oh, come on, give him credit. He's gonna survive.
No, I'm sorry. He's gonna be unlucky.
Is the guy who's supposed to pick me up still not here yet? I've been seeing Brother Napoleon for more than a year. News about his military men on the front line can be heard from time to time. This area was once downtown. When the war broke out, civilians were evacuated, leaving only a mess here. People just want to stay a peaceful life,
Embrace
but they can't get it because of the war.
What, Matchstick?
Civilians should have used the barricade. Embrace the later revolutions.
Yeah. But when every time I hear people just want to stable and peaceful, like da 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 da, cue the creepy piano.
It's like people just want a stable, peaceful life. France, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Yeah, you just
Excuse me, peace. We can't keep peace within our own country, much less outside countries.
Stable. We're French. Stability is the last thing you can think of.
Stability is for the
literally
Americans.
No. Listen, because Detroit exists.
Come on, it's not as bad as California.
Come on, everybody has to have an asshole of
Or
their country.
Baltimore, or DC. Like, listen, or Chicago. Like, listen, peace was never an option in an American city.
I mean, just compare our cities to European cities.
Yeah.
Having said that, how come
And
no
plus,
one
like,
is coming?
compare our cities
Did
to
I come to the
European
wrong
countries. Oh, sorry. Boom! Oh, okay.
Sounds like incoming bombardment. Hey, it's a boy. I tell you, in the distance, it's very close. Dun 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 dun.
Hi!
Okay, we're getting Okay, we're gonna be meeting. Oh, here he is already. Charles Leclerc. Okay, which one of you assholes want him?
I'll be more stereotypical French. Did that young lady come this way? Could she happen to be Bonaparte's sister?
Fun fact, this is actually her husband in real life.
Oh! Can you hear me, mademoiselle?
But
You can do it, Matchstick.
she also furiously cheated on him.
What a bitch.
Oh!
Even when they were both sick with the yellow fever, she didn't close her legs for no man.
This, like, French. Like, another reason my French sucks. Most of the famous people are either man whores or sluts. The term one person, one spouse, is never in their vocabulary. Monogamy?
No, it's the
What's
term
that?
monogamy.
Community sharing.
Monogamy? Is that some kind of dessert?
Of course. Okay. You want to do a correct matchstick?
Can you hear me, Mademoiselle Bonaparte?
It's still you. Oh, okay.
I have to, yeah. Just a second. No
10
response.
seconds.
Then I'll have to search the entire area.
Your accent is terrible. I love it.
Oh,
That blockhead yelling on the street. You might as well leave the enemy to us directly. I guess he must be the one sent by my brother. I can join it and escape from here.
Sorry. But the string's
Anyway, let me check out the surroundings and find a place where we can meet. That is why you should stay on StreamYards.
not multitasking.
Your turn, matchstick.
It's the enemy scoots. I'm fucking doing
Scoots!
such a shit job at this. I'm sorry.
Well, your intention
Look,
is to be the shittiest second.
Yeah.
A group of scattered soldiers.
Alright.
I need to defeat them to reach the intersecting in the front. In case the safety of Mademoiselle Bonaparte must be guaranteed.
Alright.
This man's just asking to die. Notes, advantages.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me read.
Yeah.
There's a
okay.
king of advantage. Oh,
It's
come
like
on.
cavalry. Okay. Okay, so
Advantage against
does
light
he-
infantry, but disadvantage against heavy cavalry.
Alright.
However, he does not come with the charge ability, and shall I get into unit intricacies while you figure this shit out?
Yeah, hold on. There's a hat, there's flower. So hers is a experimental musket. What is she? She's a fusilier. So what does line infantry? Okay. Okay. Oh, adjacent units actually gets a bonus. You can actually do linear warfare. Okay, this is my pet peeve with tactical games. Like, there's only one other game have done like where you're encouraged to do actual formations.
That is?
And that is a mobile game that ported to PC called Ravenmark. And in it, where you can actually link up units to make bigger battle lines.
Huh. Wait, what's the name again? Actually, no, DM it to me.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
yes, and
recommend the
also
game.
no.
I recommend the game. Do not play the epilogue. It sucks.
The what?
So the game has an epilogue.
Uh-huh.
The campaign.
Yes. Yes, do DM me the name and I'll look it up on my own time because what you just said sounded completely and utterly interesting. Thank you.
There, I just DM'd you the Steam link. So okay, so cool. Linear warfare.
Check
What's
out
the
our skill.
experimental monk?
Musket with long range active and guard to chase attack enemies. Then there's just regular ass musket.
I'm gonna use her. She'll be back in a second.
All right.
Yeah, she has a skill if you bother to read it. Also, you're gonna want to stop at each one of these points. So, not that one. But that one. What looks like a pile of shit in front of it. Stand on there.
The hat.
Yes.
Do you want me to stand on the hat?
Go to the hat.
Yeah.
Stand on the hat.
Ooh.
Wait your turn on
Yep,
the hat. Do not click Inspire no matter what you do. It's a military cap of one of our soldiers. It was hit by several bullets. It seems that the front line has expanded this town. The port is said to be occupied by British warships. Because the situation is not looking very optimistic. I don't know how many soldiers have already been sacrificed in the battlefield. I'll take it with me. If I meet anyone friendly, it's easier for them to recognize me. Broken military hat.
Okay, so that's a good gear.
It's fine. It's extra morale. Was it? I can't remember what it does. It's actual leadership. Yes. Okay. Here you go. This is your first battle. Oh shit. That's actually not good. He does not have a good. He does not have a good weapon at all. This I just remembered. His weapon sucks. No, you can't do that either. Only skirmishers can attack from range. Wait, no, Chelsea. Only Chelsea can do that. Okay, I need to explain something on why his weapon is absolute garbage in this instance. So, there's this little thing about unit stats, okay? And this ties into how every unit counters each other. Heavy cavalry, these are the two defense stats. These being armor and defense. Armor calculates damage against cannonballs and swords.
I would say this. He is light infantry, so
light cavalry.
Light cavalry, I mean. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, light cavalry. And armor, yeah, and defense is used to calculate against everything bullet related. Yeah, now, the maid. This basket is a bundle of fleur-de-lis. The petals are already withered. Under the rubble, a dead body. Seems to be some civilian who didn't have the time to evacuate.
War crimes!
Nah, more like they ain't right fast enough. Seems to be
I need to make a get a special button where it's the war crimes, where we have like happy war crimes, everyone.
Ding, 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 ding. Like you start the stream and immediately adds on 10,000. It's not the time for sentimentality. Keep moving forward. Use your hidden blade.
Alright, so
Wait, sorry, wrong franchise. Yes, so the main thing about light cavalry is that in return for having the shittiest armor in existence, they have pretty good defense, which makes them good for countering infantry, particularly in light infantry. Now, I have no clue as to why it is, because light infantry also have pretty good defense as well as pretty damn good art tank. Blammo. By the way, people, 70 caliber arquebus balls are no joke at all. Oh yes, there's also morale.
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
The flag is your final stop. Take up the flag.
just by waiting?
Yep. A piece of Bounce banner. Not long ago, I was fighting with my comrades under this banner.
Comrades. Did somebody say comrades?
Comrades. Soldiers fought under my command. And although they eventually repelled the enemy, most of them were killed. Was my leadership good enough? Broken banner was sent to...
想好了吗？再不行动，我可等不及了。
Do not unleash the heroic attack. Say that for the last one. And also,
Yeah, that's-
bundle effect.
准备战斗！
If you pop off a heroic attack, you actually get a double XP boost. Blah, 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 blah.
拿下他们！
I hope you enjoying this combat.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
为未来而战吧！
Is it immersive?
Yeah, it's definitely.
战斗吧，诸位！
Ah, fire!
我明天的基石！
Then, heroic attacks are why Ernest Day is my favorite, because it's just ridiculous. Imagine being a cannoneer unit. You have your cannons all lined up and ready, and then this Bavarian girl blitzkriegs your position and attacks you from the rear.
就让我来打头阵吧！
Alright then, matchstick.
He did said he was going to the bathroom. Are you there?
Are you mad at Mademoiselle Bonaparte?
Huh. This must be the guy who was yelling. His voice was so loud. Excuse me, are you with my brother Napoleon?
All right, you're up, my stick. Come here.
Como,
I'm disappointing you to your
chameleon.
brother, Charles Lecter.
原来如此啊！
Well, just like he described, Mademoiselle Pauline, you have the temperature that fits the militarium perfect.
Ignore the fact I have a skirt that barely goes above my knees. Is that what my brother said?
I think she's feeling something.
Mr. Matchstick. Mr. Matchstick.
Oh. Even Mademoiselle Josephine, you're the one. Except Mademoiselle Josephine, you're the only one he talked about most. However, the fits the beautiful military uniform problem. Part is my own opinion.
Thank you. There are few people in the military who speak like you, Mr. Leclerc.
After wait a second. Men and women. Some people are born to be soldier.
Now that he is correct. Some people are born to be soldiers. Some people are not.
Yeah. Magic.
Let's stop talking and stand here and go back to the camp first. There's an enemy line nearby, and it'll be dangerous for it to stay too long.
Cue the artillery. Sounds of incoming bombardment. And I spark those dirty frogs. Fire!
I get the Scottish. You're gonna die, you fluggers.
The threat is gone, and you're next.
I'm
Magic.
gonna go drunk side.
Look at Pauline.
Magic.
He's fine.
You're down. You got hit by a cannon.
Retreat now.
He's fine, 16 cannonballs is something you could shrug off.
Look, this is anime, okay? Just go by anime logic, okay? Everyone has the durability of a god. Until the story says no. She's immediately once. She immediately throws some love. Are you there?
He's muted
Wolf,
himself.
are you?
Yes,
No,
I'm
Wolf,
here.
are you? It's up to you. You're
Hello?
up. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Alright. French camp Toulon.
French camp Toulon. Jinx.
This is so French. Look, they even have wine glasses and bottles.
You think that's obnoxious? The literal first cannoneer unit you get has the wine already in their inventory.
Polina.
Guess who this is?
Is this Napoleon? The battle begins to fall. Are you still the determined soldier I know? That I know?
拿破仑哥哥，
Is it you, Brother Napoleon?
Little Claire asked me to bring you a message that you owe him a big favor. Don't forget to return it later.
I see you are still taking the French flag.
It's me, your blood, Napoleon.
I wasn't aware I saw that Napoleon for Mario. Monsieur Leclerc, is he right now?
And the legs were broken from diving into order to save you, and he would return to Paris to the next tomorrow.
Yes, all those cannonballs, and the worst he has to show for it, my legs are broken.
Okay, fuck me. I didn't.
Behold, Napoleon.
Stereotypical Italian.
Hey, we can't. Napoleon went native.
No,
Yes,
I
he went.
like he was actually mad at his dad when he went full native.
But Napoleon.
He only did it because he had a
The
chip on
ironic
his shoulder.
But Napoleon went native as well. It'll take a little bit longer.
Everyone goes native eventually. When
Look,
you stay in
this
the
is-
area long enough, no matter how much you may despise the people, the air, the sense, their food, their culture, their faces, their hair, despise everything about them, you'll eventually become one of them.
I don't care. We're doing him as an
Unless you're the
Italian
British.
because it's funny.
Unless you're the British, in which case nobody likes each other.
I don't care. Napoleon's Italian.
If I had paid more attention to my surroundings, I would have noticed that the area has already been bombarded once by the enemy. It was my poor judgment that led to Mr. Leclerc's serious injury.
Oh come on! Inject yourself with some of that modern strong woman energy in you. Come on, be more confident. Now.
None.
Right now, you're the Gundam protagonist mode. Kira Yamato has a better backbone than you.
Who?
Kira Yamato from Gundam Seed.
Terrible. No, Banage Links.
Oh yeah, Banage. Well, Banage Links is just boring. And he would make long speeches.
It's only in the direction of.
He would make long speeches, and that is repeating the same points. It's like people who hates on a franchise, and that they continue this. They hate the franchise so much that they continue to talk about how much they hate the franchise.
So, K.R. Rika.
Yes. All right. Battle luck happens from time to time on the battlefield. Don't blame yourself. I've heard of your victory on the front.
I think like this dynamic of Napoleon not being native and Napoleon actually is gone native.
Yeah, that would be funny. You won the battle, but with heavy casualties.
Oh.
What? Did you not expect to get some compliments from me?
You're so cancelled. Although the enemy was defeated and I was exceptionally commended, I can't forget the soldiers who died in that battle, and I can't praise our victory. Should I really be considered the qualified leader?
It was I who brought you to Paris, and it was I who suggested that you would enter the school militare. Am I doing something wrong?
Yes, everything. No, it was my own decision to become a soldier.
Recall your original intention of joining the army, Pauline. At this very moment, the war is still going on.
Meanwhile, Pauline's mine. Oh god, I wonder what French dick feel like.
The commander agreed to my plan not long ago. Tonight we will launch a general attack on the enemy's position. Once the fortress is occupied, we can then use the cannons to drive the British warships out of Toulon. It is time for this battle to end.
You're all going to hell.
I'm not.
I don't care. Napoleon's a jerk. Since Leclerc is injured, I need another adjunct. What do you say? Are you to come in it with me?
How did you die?
Make your decision. Indecisive people are unworthy of the battlefield. I'm liking Napoleon. Chad energy right now. He is exuding Chad energy.
He's Jack Garland.
If you don't want to be a soldier anymore, I'll arrange someone to send you back to Corsica.
I will stay, brother. Tell me about the battle plan.
Good. Then find yourself something to eat first. You can't go to the battlefield with an empty stomach. Come to Maid when you're ready.
Meanwhile, sometime in the future in Russia, we have nothing to eat.
Napoleon wakes up, cracks his neck, goes out, gets a little bit of early morning coffee. Opens up the blinds. It's supposed to be 5 a.m. Why is the fucking city lit up like it's 12 in the afternoon?
I get the feeling those words will bite him in the ass someday. I don't know when, but I'm sure it will be soon. The clerk's injury is my responsibility, but I still can't leave the battlefield. Protect the people like us from the anguish of war. It's for this reason that we decided to join the army. Chapter 2. The Maid of Toulon. Chase attack.
Keep it firing! The enemy resistance is very strong!
The battle against the enemy's positions began in the afternoon and continued until the evening. The target of the attack is Fort Mulgrave, the most heavily fortified position of the enemy defense around Toulon, and also the key point of my brother's plan. Once we occupy this position, our artillery can bombard the enemy British warships in the port on the high ground. It's all over, British. I have the higher ground.
It is
Block them.
It is over.
Go ahead.
No, I'm trying to do British. Trying to reorganize my throat a bit.
Tolio, gentlemen. Tolio.
Yeah, Tolio, the French fluggies. It's over, the fluggies. We have the high ground, you see. Where's my cup of tea?
No, fly. Block the reinforcements of retreat routes at sea and turn the side of the battle in one fell swoop.
I think there
At
is
the
some
moment,
actually Austrian soldiers.
Yep, those are Austrians.
So we can do some German accents as well.
At the moment, our enemy has oppressed the enemy artillery, but still has gained a decisive advantage. The situation contributes this way. Oh, also, because it's raining, all types of...
Oh, okay.
What?
Look,
Wow.
it's just
What?
obvious fan service character.
She isn't even the worst.
Oh, I'm expecting worse, but okay, Camilla. Camilla Rose.
Bonaparte, it's turning into a prolonged battle. The power of our artillery will be limited if we hold off till the night time. This is Rose de Beaumont, the artillery commander who's supporting my brother's offensive. Her name alone indicates that she's a noble, which is quite rare in the revolutionist-dominated army. Most aristocratic officers have been replaced by the revolutionists. Only a few continue to serve in the army due to the influence of the Queen. Rose de Beaumont is the most distinguished among them. Speaking of the legend of the maids, it has been taboo for the past hundreds of years, and it's always related to witches and heresy.
Oh, great. Oh, of course, Hey, Jenkins! Jenkins.
Yes,
Like,
too
Jenkins is a
naive with
good
the
friend.
best here.
Jenkins is a good friend who we stream often, so.
Oh, I know. I've seen your streams.
Yeah.
Recently, there have been positive rumors spreading in the country, precisely because of the performance of General Rose de Beaumont on the battlefield and the publicity of the royal family. The remaining shells are sufficient to support 3 or 4 rounds of artillery support. It's time to make a decision.
Oh, gosh. Rosie de Beaumont, pay attention to the tone of your voice. This is
Let's
not
do
the
it
air.
more aggressive. This guy's a revolutionist. He's a
Yes.
Jacobin.
Oh, yes. Rosie de Beaumont, pay attention to the tone of your voice. This is not the era where you nobles can criticize and boss around people in the army. Your responsibility is to coordinate the artillery, not issuing combat orders.
Yes. Think I said what? This man is Hubert Montego. This is a proposing agenda to send a general. There are many rumors about him in the army. First off, he smells.
He smells like elderberries.
His father was a hamster. His mother was a hamster. His father smelled of elderberries. His former superiors have all become big shots, so he's been rapidly promoted in the army. Officers who haven't received formal training like him aren't uncommon nowadays.
Ah, yes. So that means that gives me permission to have him do the most stupid tactics.
Don't go ahead. Well, yeah.
Commander Bonaparte surely has this plan. Your reminder is unnecessary. Are you just trying to take credit for his work with your so-called instinct of the maid?
Hey, the people who can't talk to artillery says what? I'm just speaking as a common soldier.
Indeed, we don't have enough ammunition nor enough time. It's now or never. Concentrate all the shells and launch the final bombardment on the enemy position. Only the infantry charge. We must seize the opportunity to occupy the battery on the shore.
Oh, well.
Pauline, you're with me. As for Monsieur Montego, do you want to participate in the charge with us? About that, I got a cold on the way here, so I'm not in the condition for the charge. What a jerkwad!
Literally says, I'm actually, no, I think I'll be fine.
You're doing the unactually to a woman just because she's a noble, and then all you do, you're acting like a noble. I'm sorry, you are a noble. You deserve to be guillotined.
Careful what you say. He's a Jacobin, so he could very well guillotine you.
Well, most likely he will be guillotined by Robespierre.
Then you'll be commanding the artillery support. I have already issued the plan to my subordinates. All you need to do is fire as planned.
Oh no, he's gonna screw us over, isn't he?
什么？
Well, the bombarding is crucial to the offensive. I'll see to it personally.
The troops are ready and waiting on orders, sir.
rainy-day combat is extremely tough, and the most important thing is to inspire the men's courage, soldiers' courage. Put your ability to good use, Pauline.
没问题，看我的吧。
Let me know if you need my support anytime, Pauline.
好的，
Understood.
狠狠的打！
Get ready for the first round of bombardment. Fire!
Grace, now he's become flamboyant.
Oh. British.
Brace yourselves! We're under fierce bombardment for the enemy! Hold the line! As long as we hold Fort Mulgrave, victory is ours!
Alright.
I do not recommend using any more units than Pauline and Rose, because... I'll read that.
没时间磨蹭了，快行动起来！
So.
Okay, I recommend you push Rose up a bit.
Yeah, I'm just. Okay, so let's see. Let me activate. Alright, who is most likely to. So, what's the ranges?
Australian infantry.
Okay.
Not bad. The line infantry only move about 4 spaces.
Yeah, okay, so.
Really, it's him. So what I recommend you do is first you take Rose.
为了祖国的安宁，
Oh, she's
her
a
to
cannon
the-
unit.
Yeah, so it means she can't. So what cannon units can't do is counterattack because they cannot attack in close range. They can counterattack other artillery units, but that's all they can really do. So first I recommend you move up to round shot. Let's see what she can hit.
2 spaces. Okay.
And she can't hit anything. Okay, so what I recommend you do is that you move her up to the first unit closest by dropping her down to the tile ahead of Napoleon.
Yeah, yeah, that's your. Yeah, fire up. Oh, she can shoot 3 spaces. Okay.
Yeah, she could shoot 4 spaces, up to 4 spaces. 2 to 4 is her range.
Oh!
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Nice. Okay, now close in with. Do not close it with Napoleon. Close it with Pauline. After
Yeah,
all, the goal is to
give her-
maximize Pauline kills. Do not use the experimental. Use the regular musket.
Yeah, that's what I did. And then,
I'd still recommend holding back on Napoleon for a bit. Just put him behind Pauline. Because remember, adjacent units, therefore he can support her by being adjacent to her.
Alright, let's see.
把他们统统干掉！
This is the
Keep firing!
now there's only Brits up there.
注意，放，准备。
Father, there are no critical hits in this game.
But there are double attacks, so.
Only. Yes. You'll find to make good use of those. Right then.
地图分析，
Alright.
让我来吧。
I think you're doing good. We're doing good here. This is good.
What's the
Thankfully,
number
the range
of
is not too bad.
the shots?
You have 9 out of 10 left. So after this, you'll only have 8.
And then that unit's useless for the rest of the battle?
可别落在后面了。
Basically, yes.
注意，放。
站住！
Oh man, I want to play this game again. I need to get back to playing it. This just reminds me of like why I love the combat so much.
点亮自己的
Pay attention to the targets ahead. Fire and faster. By Jove!
Damn it. The enemy. And boy, and Joe. Well, lads, the enemy has already rushed our position, so let's do the only thing we know how to do. See you all later. Go screw yourselves in the arse. Who's that man with the messy hair? And who is that lady? Could she be just like Lady Wellesley?
Okay, so in this world is full of magical girls. Okay.
Well, the magic is less overt than you think.
I just like making the joke.
And Doki.
Not bad!
Not bad.
The
The bug's
bombardment is going well, and Rose's arrangement is trustworthy. However, our enemy is very tenacious.
布琳娜，
Pauline, could you still hold on? Time is running out. Go out and break through the enemy's defenses.
My ability, I can maximize the courage of soldiers and strengthen their guard. Although I got only one shot at the moment, now is the most critical time of the battle. Understood. So, Pauline's inspiration command will increase damage done at a short period. Once you use a command skill, you cannot cancel your move. You must issue an order of attack or wait to finish your action. And do not, under any circumstances, pop it before you move.
Alright, so...
超级支援准备好了，随时
What I'd say you do is... Actually, Rose will not be able to assist you this turn. I just know it. Huh, alright.
准备。
思考的时间结束了，准备战斗。
We're gonna do it. Move here.
Oh, no. No. Okay. Put them at the top. Okay, hang on. Go back to Napoleon. Put them at the very then right there. Put them right there. Trust me. And wait them right there. Just wait them right there. Move Pauline right there. Not right there. Right next to Napoleon. Click attack. Experimental musket. And this is why we carry the experimental musket.
This is the last round of attacks. Fire!
Go boom.
Alright, so...
Alright then.
Oh, the position is almost lost.
It was exactly like what Lady Wellesley said. The French will become our greatest threat. And meanwhile, in my alternate universe, the Eagle from Corsica will ignite the fire of war that will sweep across the continent.
You probably should have just destroyed Corsica.
But listen, it's expensive to just destroy a nation.
Alright.
Okay, here's what I recommend you pop the heroic attack. Go and attack that. No. Do not move. Right, move wherever you want. Okay, then see if a heroic attack will kill them. As in, test the damage. No, it will not. So this is where you go inspire. Inspire. Heroic attack. Close enough.
Yeah.
好机会，就在这儿击溃他们。感觉不错，部队的配合更默契了，继续努力吧。
Yeah, that seems accurate.
没时间磨蹭了。
Yeah, like I said, there are no growths. There are no percentages. Unit solo, from what I remember correctly, is completely and utterly fixed.
我们必须前进。 集中火力，
Anyways, we
Alright.
feel to wrap this battle with Napoleon and Rose because you got her up to a good level. As you notice, the experimental musket made it hard for her to chase attack because, also, when units get to a certain level, they do not receive the experience points for killing.
Oh, so I wouldn't get experience points.
You would still get experience points. You got 8 experience points. So yes, you would still get experience points. What I mean is, because of how the leveling system in this game works, when you get to a certain level beyond enemies, a current level, you do not receive EXP for killing.
Okay.
Because you're wiping the floor with them so hard, you're not learning anything from them. But you will still be able to learn from killing this one. Because currently the level difference has to be immense. It has to be really, really wide in order for the level experience to not transfer.
Okay, yep. I still
Alright,
got
then.
experience.
Yeah, but you got less. You got 16.
地图分析，就让我来吧。
I'm assuming
You're assuming-
Rose is going to be recruitable.
人准备好了，随时听候命令。
I had to tell. Well, I'll have to help you out there because it's a guy dang it moment.
Oh.
思考的时间结束了，
Yeah,
动动。
yeah. This game has quite a few moments of guy dang it. We did it!
I'm used to it.
Unbelievable. Although you're just temporarily taking command, you fought with such bravery, as impressive as your brother said. Bounce, bounce. You've overpraised me. It seems to be my ability or something, making the soldiers become... In comparison, the targeting and timing of the cannons under your command are truly impeccable. It's rumored that you know every detail of the terrain no matter where you're fighting. Seems that's no exaggeration. Don't say that. This is all thanks to Monsieur Hubert's strategic commanding, right?
确实，
You're totally not the same as they said. Everyone thought that the maid of the royal family was a cold-hearted and grim person. Turns around, she just begins painting
Rose,
Warhammer
the
40k
situation
figures.
at other fronts is still unclear. Tell the artillery to catch up quickly and attack the British warships in the port.
Understood. Soldiers! Ready the cannons!
Your Excellency!
Your Excellency. You'll go ahead.
You can do it.
No, you do it.
Your Excellency, the bombarding of the French. It's the okay. Yeah, I'm screwing up.
It seems that Port Moultrie has fallen.
Oh no! It's the princess! Enemy archetype! Oh, no.
We should retreat as soon as possible before they block the port.
Aye, Mom.
This should be sufficient to force those stubborn old men to make up their minds and wage war against France.
有意思。
The status quo of this country is a group of beasts fighting each other, and the one that survives will be the fiercest one yet. We should take the opportunity and defeat them now. However, there's nothing for me to decide. Anyway, I shall return home for some long-term discussions. So long, farewell, I'll be the same goodbye. And hey, good progress. La victoire est à nous.
Yay, we got money.
Yeah, that money isn't going to last.
And see, you're here, Pauline.
Well, I can see the whole view of Toulon from here.
Take a good look. This is the city we've liberated.
And it's on fire.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
Brother, how can you be so determined to implement a battle plan like this?
可是
In order to continue outside the city, our allied forces have been fighting very hard. Even so, we might have not had enough time to occupy Fort Mulgrave.
You're lucky. You're right. We were lucky to succeed in the end. Perhaps we should thank God for helping us. Wait, no! Hold on! You don't worship God! You worship reason!
No. We still have God. God's still here.
He's just called.
Oh, you mean the Supreme
he's just
Being.
called Robert
Okay.
Spears.
Okay. We're doing Cult of the
I, for
Supreme
one-
Being at this point.
Can't make such a decision. Thinking of not being able to win the battle while soldiers fight with their lives.
我
Maybe I'm not a qualified commander at all.
Oh.
Pauline, do you know what's more painful than a soldier's death?
More painful.
To let them die in vain under the command of incompetent generals. Do you hear me, human? And this is happening every day in the war. Right,
Napoleon's
Bruce?
such a Chad. And Napoleon here is exuding such extreme Chad energy.
I believe I'm the best choice that soldiers could possibly have, so I never hesitate when making decisions.
可是
But if I could come up with better plans.
Pauline, did the instructors of the École Militaire not tell you the talents of soldiers must be honed at the battlefield in order for them to blossom?
That's Napoleon looking at you and saying, "Ride, motherfucker."
Yeah,
And
before
"Ride,
that
motherfucker,
day,
ride, motherfucker, it's beautiful."
before that day, the soldiers who died under your command are the responsibility you must bear. Do you remember our snowball fights back in Corsica?
You won 35 times. I won 20 times.
You have snatched 20 victories from the best soldier in France. Give yourself some credit. Yes, you see, I am the greatest soldier of all in France, for I am France.
The best commander France ever had wasn't even French. Brother.
So much for the gossip. I have prepared my personal report for Paris. Otherwise, God knows what Hubert will say. Probably something to spill his own ego. Stroke his own ego and try to keep those guillotined.
And then that big-titted bitch smirked at me and called my penis tiny.
And she started going down on her knee. With this victory, the big shots in Paris should finally make up their minds and give me a chance to make a big difference. I would like to smack some Australian butt in Italy. Remember to come and help me by then, Pauline. Wolf.
Yep, understood.
After the British warships withdrew, remaining enemies on the land were quickly annihilated. The flames of victory burned in the city of Toulon.
Fun fact, would you like to
However,
know
the
about the
wars-
first time... Would you like to know the first time cavalry had ever won a battle against naval ships?
What happened? Which battle?
So it was sometime during the winter where the Dutch Navy were working to invade a city of Paris. Yes, General de Winter, it is fierce, it is brave, and also royal cavalry. He found the Dutch Navy trapped in ice,
Okay.
and it was the first recorded time in the history of ever that cavalry had won at a naval battle.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, I can actually send you a video of what it must have been like for them.
Yeah. Okay, so Europe, France and Europe has become more intense. All of this started with a revolution that took place in Paris a few years ago. Nowadays, the French royal family survives under the influence of a woman, which makes Paris a stage of order and chaos intertwined.
Fun fact, Marie Antoinette actually may not have said, "Let them eat cake."
Yeah, it's like one of those famous lines in history where it's over-exaggerated. 2 months later, Paris, France. Oh, good. It's nice and dark out in the streets. What could possibly go wrong?
Hustle and bustle of the streets. Paris is still the same city that is so lively even at this hour. Malmaison Cafe. According to the map, I'm in the right place, but I don't see any signboard with its name nearby. After the siege of Toulon, my brother got an exceptional promotion because of his military exploits in the revolutionist recommendation. I'm also invited to Paris by the royal family to receive my award. My brother asked me to find a cafe run by a woman named Josephine, who lived there for the time being.
Oh no! Does Josephine has her kids at this point? Because Josephine was a single mother.
I know that. We all heard that your husband had already been executed on a guillotine. No one can protect you here.
Oh, great. The guillotine is still around. The guillotine is now in full use.
No. It hasn't gone half bad.
Drive them out! This used to be our home! I'm an old man.
This doesn't look like an ordinary choir.
哎呦，
Here she is.
MILF!
Yeah, look at her.
That's a MILF energy right there.
She legit just told them to go out and touch grass. Touch grass, get a job. Okay, who wants to do her? Because come on, I can't do every woman.
Magic, can you voice Josephine?
What's a matter of years ago? If you have so much spare time to harass me, why don't you go backhand and find a proper job?
You need to still.
And don't blame me if I have to remind you that I have several old friends in the gods of Paris.
Don't believe her nonsense. These people have been locked in prison with a husband long ago. Get out of here, you serpent.
Magic. This scene is
You have to wait a second.
Yeah.
Tot, this is getting ugly.
This must be the Malmaison Cafe. Are you Madame de Honey? My brother Napoleon Bonaparte should have written about my visit.
哦，
All right. Is that popping up matchstick?
Sorry, I was eating a pretzel. Napoleon, you mean it's...
And can we tape down his hands? Stop wasting time already! Someone help me throw her out!
哎呦，想要耍流氓啊！
Are you eating a pretzel?
Hey,
Matchstick.
you, don't do anything stupid.
Rogues on the street looking for trouble. It seems that a fight is inevitable. Oh. There's a sword.
Oh!
别开玩笑了，
And stop it now! Are you people not ashamed of bullying an aged woman?
Man.
An
Hey.
aged woman?
Ouch!
She's fucking them in the butt! Ouch! Who's this young lady? Wait, she seems to be wearing a military uniform.
uniform! It's my twin brother! Run! Match.
That said, you must be
That's
Napoleon Bonaparte. Too bad that you're seeing this. Come with me to get to safe now. To cafe now.
And then
Wait, did she say Pauline? Pauline Bonaparte? It's the Maid of Toulon. Damn it, what trouble have you got us into? I'm done with it.
do the guillotine!
Hey, old man, you better watch it. Or else you'll be next on the shanking. Fortunately, my brother taught me how to fight back in Corsica. Also my soldiership, which was taught to me by Instructor Dion, but... A woman being taught by men?
Oh no.
Oh god, I can hear the screeching of 3,000 enraged feminists as she doesn't do this stuff normally.
And well, also the rage of all the men who thinks that, oh no, she's competent. We can't have that.
The Maid of Toulon? What are they talking about?
Josephine, match.
I have to wait. They must be hired by nearby gangs to make trouble. After all, my salon cut a lot of business from them when it was blooming.
Hey, this is why you stay mid-stream yard and not watch the goddamn stream.
but he wants to play some
Rabbit,
Resident
he
Evil.
both recalled term on he, Madame Bonnet. Yeah, my brother should have mentioned it in his letters. I apologize if I'm bothering you by living here during my stay in Paris. Match. Are
They
you
call me
eating another
Josephine.
pretzel?
So you're Napoleon's sister, hmm?
You know what? From now on out, I'm just going to call you Pretzel. Excuse me, my brother clearly said it was a stylish, magnificent
I'm gonna
place.
call you cringe.
Why is it so run down?
啊，
Ugh.
Run down. Young
Dreadful.
lady, I didn't promise anyone to let you live here now, did I?
What do you mean?
那你可就不懂了。
Cat fight.
It seems that you still don't know that your story has spread all over Paris. The flower of the battlefield has bloomed in Toulon, and the Maid of France that's equal to Rose de Bromont. Something like that.
我
What is going on here? I obviously didn't.
And short your other story in Paris. If you live here, maybe you'll bring in some unexpected trouble.
All right.
Alas, it's okay to lend me you a room here, but you'll have to help me out. You know, speaking of gangs in like older cities, me and my dad watched half of Gangs in New York the other day.
Oh, of course. Anything that I can do.
Are you enjoying Gangs of New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, get used to spelling errors. This localization is not the best. They're grammatical.
Juven.
Then join my club, the Maisons, and be my adjunct.
How come Matchstick can pronounce it and you can't?
Wait, I said it right?
What? Yes, you did. You said it correctly. You get a cyber cookie
Which one?
and find it at business days.
Adjunct.
Adjunct.
Wait. Okay. All right.
It was a small organization that I gathered by hosting the salon here that was quite popular in the past.
Wait, is this like a maid cafe or a brothel?
Yes.
No, it's a salon. Read my lips.
Saloon.
Look, salon has many uses, and some of them are pretty salacious.
Just get your mind out of the gutter.
I'm not. My mind is in history right now, and I know.
Although, as you can see, after my ex-husband died, it was gradually deserted.
Was her husband killed by a guillotine?
I have to check.
I'm not the kind of person who gives up easily. However, to make a connection, I need someone to help.
To make a comeback.
However, to make a comeback, I need to
I'm
I need someone to
sorry,
help.
I can't stay in Paris for too long. I don't know much about the social.
Yeah, Josephine's husband was
不懂
guillotined.
了。
That you don't have to worry about the rising stars in the army, just like you are the best political signboard. Just like the Jacobins soliciting your brother. Jacobites? Are they
Promises
from
well to
then?
Italy or in Paris.
If you keep sending in military merit on the battlefield, if you keep earning military merit on the battlefield, there will be people who are willing to worship you, and the influence of a faction is guaranteed. When you come back to Perry, you'll just have to occasionally deal with the commissions they have tasted, tasked with the bit shots, and everything will go down smoothly.
You guys could tell this game is going to be a long while. We're going to be here for like
A pretty good amount of sessions.
yeah.
And keeping a good relationship with other factions would also benefit you in basic ways. Brother Promotion is a good example of this.
Wait, is this a game tutorial? It's like the oversimplified videos where it's like, wait, are you NordVPN?
God damn it. Yeah, well, in that case, hang on. Let's just get to our sponsors. Screw you. Sorry, hang on. I just need to get the joke right. Okay,
Of course, with your current
Shout out to
fame,
our
you could also
sponsors,
pledge your
Skillshare.
service to the big shots or simply declare loyalty to the VFME.
No, Wolf. That wrong sponsor. Today's sponsors, it's your boy, Raid Shadow Legends.
No, I quit. No. Well, it's usually actually shorter. Then I'll stay with you. If you need my help with anything, please don't hesitate to tell me.
Huh?
Hmm?
Are you sure you want to stay in such a small place?
Of course. My brother said that you are a reliable person. Moreover, I want to gain a foothold in the army with my own skills.
Good for you. However, if you want to help, you do know the rules and etiquettes for social occasions.
Well, in short, always strike first in a decisive attack.
Oh
That's what
no!
others taught me.
I just imagine that expression. Like if this was animated, it's like that like twitching eye thing.
No, it's a deadpan.
Have you caught up a Matchstick?
Oh, you two are truly brother and sister.
All right, hold on. Yours is your husband's room. You didn't share a bedroom. Or is that just his private room that he may or may not have a?
Listen, do you want to ask questions, or you want to? Pony Bonaparte. And you have questions? I have a smoothbore pistol.
Mastic?
Well then, there is room available upstairs. It used to be my husband's room. You can live there for the time being.
Matchstick.
It's gonna catch up.
It's already quite late today. Go get some rest.
The location, Malmaison.
Malmaison Salon has been unlocked. The faction Malmaison has been unlocked. That's right, we're a social sim.
Oh, okay.
On the second
some-
floor at the Malmaison Cafe, listening to the sound of the carriages that occasionally pass by the window, I recall my life in the École Militaire. According to Josephine's introduction, Paris has changed a lot compared to the days when I was in the École Militaire. The Feuillants, led by the Commander-in-Chief of the Army, Marquis de Lafayette, and the implementing constitutional monarchy, are now the main authorities. And the King's declaration supporting the revolution had won over many supporters of the royal family, along the common folks in noble Paris. And look, he's rather handsome.
Man,
And he's fit.
And he doesn't have
Because
a lot of
the-
clothes on.
And actually, it's
He
because, in truth and reality, Louis XVI was actually a very fit man.
I
Dude worked out a
assume
lot.
so. I assume so. It's quite hard when you do like the royal clothing of France at that time because they tend to be emphasizing bulking up,
Yeah.
which is
But
why.
despite common depictions of him as kind of a fat man, he's actually well built. A true historical accurate portrayal of Louis XVI would be a man whose abs are uncountable. I joke. Or do I? Because their political views matches the views of the people, the prestige of the Jacobins is rising. My brother is among them too. The situation continues to change, and all factions are trying to win the support of the Parisian citizens. Why would you want them on your side?
Yeah, let's be honest. They're kind of very fickle.
I couldn't help but think of the classmates that I had in the École Militaire. Eugenie, Cosette, Charlotte.
Well, you see,
wonder how
Cosette
they're
is
doing
with
now.
Javert right now.
I have no clue who you just referenced.
No, she's with about Jean Valjean. Les Miserables. It's a Les Miserables joke.
Okay. I met them, said farewell, and went to the battlefield. I witnessed the soldiers die under our banner. I tasted victory and pain. I thought about giving up my identity of being a soldier. But eventually I stayed, not only because of the persuasion of my brother and others, but also because of my own pursuit. When I am on the battlefield, I have a special ability to inspire soldiers with courage and motivate them to move forward. As if I can naturally win their trust, although I still don't know where this ability comes from. And because of this, I can't take the responsibility of a commander as decisively as my brother. There are still a few days before the banquet held by the royal family. Until then, what should I do with my free time in Paris?
Alright,
Let's
let's
look at the
see.
interesting choice.
Okay.
Okay, so you see,
Like-
these three options the first three options will actually net you a skill.
Okay. So I'm assuming the sword
Swordsmanship
is
and
more...
training will give you extra attack. It will give you a skill that gives you extra attack. I have no clue what the other two did because I didn't choose those two.
I'm assuming this one is going to be more influence.
Well, it's up to you. Choose wisely. Actually, hang on, wait. Open up the menu. Make a save. You clicked the wrong button.
I was doing it.
There you go. Now make another save. You can come back to this and then make one more. There. Now we can come back and alright then. Now we can come back here. Alright then. So let's see what this one does.
So let's try cats.
By trying to make versatile black cat ear to salon, the results aren't ideal. I became more agile for it. Oh, so that gives her actually extra. Yep, skill, speed. All right then.
All right.
Oh, also, if the skill is blacked out, that means anything can be learned. That means
Okay,
anyone can learn. When it's colored in, it is actually a skill in. Okay, now hang on. Now let us.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so yeah, open up the menu and let's go back to the options before. Let's see what they were. Let's see. Nope.
So,
Actually, yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Okay, so
We just need one save file. So
yeah, we do. Okay, let's get back.
So that was sword fighting, I'm assuming. So let's
No,
do...
that was Wildcats. Let's see what this one does. By one run of street pairs, occasionally counting comic books at disputes, I have now understanding of how to protect myself from attacks. Oh, so let's see what this one does.
Oh, armor.
Extra armor. That's actually not pretty useful. That's not useful at all because line infantry already get pretty good armor. That one is basically kind of redundant. It's kind of a math skill. So I either say speed or attack is the better of the two options. Armor is not really useful because, well, line infantry get a lot of armor anyways.
Well, we're going to go with speed.
All right, then.
And plus Genghis likes cats.
That's why we're appeasing the cats. Yes. Okay.
But is Shinga still here?
I think it's more in the back room.
He's
I
just
fought a
judging
giant
you
spider
for
boss.
putting a woman with a giant pair of breasts on screen. They're looking at you like a savage
All
dog.
right.
Hmm.
Let's see. What's...
Oh, yeah, go check out the gallery. Oh, yeah. Yep. Check out the gallery.
Mhm.
Now scroll through a few pages. Yeah, that's her. Now, actually, open up, go into mode.
Page down.
Yeah, we're gonna go. There's a clerk. Okay, and there you go. Josephine's right there. Click on her. Click on mode. Click on zoom.
Oh,
Click on zoom. Ba-boom. That woman has legs and hips.
Wow.
they did really make her very beautiful.
That's actually the thing. Paintings do not tell the full truth of how actually attractive some of these women may have been.
It also doesn't do the whole truth of how ugly some of them would have been.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Come to me. What? They're not as big as the other ladies just you showed. Well, Genghis, wait around for Marie Antoinette. She's even bigger.
What?
Like,
Yeah. Oh, hey, Changus, I just fought a giant spider monster. I killed it. It was really hairy. Bunch of legs.
click on mode. Zoom in. Now that's a military regulation skirt.
She's fighting in the battlefield in high heels.
Well, to be fair,
all-
she's not actually fighting. She's more commanding others to fight. So, you know, fair is fair. She's not actually fighting.
I would disagree because in linear warfare, an officer is still going to be fighting. Why didn't we get a page for Rose? Like, or Napoleon. Okay. Alright, you're up, Matchstick.
Pauline, why are we still wearing this military uniform? The banquet is about to begin.
可是
As a soldier, I think it's more appropriate that I wear my uniform to the banquet.
这可不行。
Fuck, those fucking high heels.
You got something to say, bitch boy.
Nonsense. Certain occasions require certain outfits. This one is the basic of social etiquette.
Now, Ninja, are you ready for me to be your guide through it?
Okay. And Josephine's final. Magic.
Now go to the
Magic.
bedroom and put down the stress I prepared for you.
The palid.
But I insist.
But I insist.
Oh, she's mad. Josephine's mad.
Hey, someone's angry. Someone angry. I said no. Otherwise, you're going to sleep on the street tonight.
Man, Mom.
Okay.
A few
moments later. What now?
哎呦，
Fun fact. Guess what? That's actually Josephine's old dress that she's wearing.
Ah!
Tut knows it perfectly for you. Now that you're ready, get going. Probably too wide in the hips and the chest for old Pauline.
This is when she was younger. I.e., when she didn't have kids and woo boom. I mean, though, to be fair,
You're one of the honored guests. So don't be late. What?
Also, where's your hat? Put on your hats, girls!
The location Palais de Tuileries has been unlocked. France.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, this is the revolution. They hate hats.
You have to wear bonnets. Wait. Click on. Yeah, wait. Do not go. Click on Pauline. I had to wear this dress at this banquet, although I didn't want to. The address on the invitation is the Palais de Tuileries.
Select the map icon.
Select the map icon. Oh, hang on. Let me. No.
Whoa! I think I see the queen right there. Oh, okay.
Palais de Tuileries, Paris. Who wants to do this guy?
Hey, Matching, you want to do Louis the 16th?
Well then, allow me to say a few words.
Pretzel.
Hey, I have to fucking wait. The royal family is very pleased to be able to help these outstanding generals and give them a chance to contribute to our country.
He is holding his tongue. Help! I'm being oppressed!
I feel so sorry for
help! I'm being repressed.
Whenever I read about this guy, I feel so sorry for him.
Yeah. He got screwed over.
Dude just couldn't catch a break. Not from his wife, not from his advisors, not from anyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us raise our glass and give a cheer to the heroes of France.
Yay!
The ride of the royal family is truly outstanding.
Oh no.
Don't be drinking like you have no tomorrow. But that's the other one's pretty over there. Maybe I should go and say hello. Whatever. Those revolutionaries paranoid. I don't mind with no future. I'd rather take it upstate and fond up in the royal family. I heard that the queen will be here too.
Gentlemen, please be careful to keep up your etiquette and do not offend other guests.
Rose Perry. I'm gonna be classist. Oh, of course, of course.
Very
Make sure
good.
that
Then. I wish you a pleasant evening.
The brown nose of the nobles. When I'm in power someday. The nobles in the reach are only attending the banquet of the royal family. Oh, the atmosphere in Paris doesn't seem very harmonious. Too bad. I'd rather have worn my uniform. But Josephine said the battlefield is the banquet is the social battlefield. The dressy family fits perfectly. How did she do that? Is this the Maid of Toulon? You look like an ordinary girl. And your ass is flat. And you are? Oh.
Oh, no, I'm doing it! You may have heard my name, Robespierre. I'm a member of the Club des Jacobins, like your brother. Like the revolution. Robespierre.
Hey, it's Bobby Spears.
Robespierre. I'm gonna start. Robespierre, according to Josephine, is the core member of the Jacobins, which have been very popular among the people recently.
Recently, the Assembly appointed Napoleon to the Armée d'Italie as the commander-in-chief.
Armée d'Italie.
Look, I can't do
Armée
French.
d'Italie.
I meant Italy.
It's literally Army, yes, Army d'Italie. It's actually not that hard.
Yeah, and our faction have helped a lot with this appointment, like the revolution. I don't like any negative Nancy's.
Like I said, this is the guy you have to appease in order to get guns.
All right, we got to appease Bobby Spears. Off of everybody's head. Just find people in the streets, cut their head off.
Yeah, but I didn't expect the royal family to send young ladies of your age to the battlefield.
Oh?
Oh, it's Rose!
Oh, it's not Rose. Actually, it is, I think. Pauline, why is the protagonist...
No, it's Marie Antoinette!
Yeah, knew it.
Marie Antoinette! Your Majesty!
Hey, Minch, you mind if I spout a somewhat PG fact on stream?
You're talking about the reason why Marie Antoinette and Louis had few children?
Yes.
Yes.
Shall I espouse? So, little fun fact, people. Marie Antoinette had what, unfortunately, many people would call a very, very narrow passageway. Her vagina was very tight. Now, granted, this may not be much of an issue, but unfortunately, she had to be married to a man whose penis was very, very well above average.
Very well endowed.
Yes. All right. Do I have to do Marie Antoinette then?
Monsieur Robespierre is here. What are you two discussing? Ah!
Oh my god.
About that, we were discussing whether it's appropriate to send a young lady to the battlefield.
Hmm.
Mary.
Nowadays, as a country is in distress, even so the young lady has a right to stand up and fight.
What the fuck kind of country did I come to?
Ah!
Is that so? It depends on whether she's really defending the country or just forced to help the royal family to win over the people and take over my revolution.
Excuse me, Robert.
Like I said, this is the guy you have to appease to get guns.
Look,
Excuse me.
I don't care. Look, I will make fun of him. I will appease him, but still make fun of him.
Don't worry. I can help you out here. Because after you get past the inertial hump, it's easy. No more needing to regularly appease this guy outside a side quest.
After all, the so-called Maid is quite suspicious. People are more familiar with the name Witch, am I right?
Am I right, lads, or am I right, lads?
Magic.
I'm waiting. Monsieur Rotier, you are the sharpest ever. What a various performance on battlefield. It is beautiful fact. Is it still mine?
Yep. We're doing
As for whether she's forced by the royal family, why would it be as Pauline's own opinion?
Bench Wolf here. Wait. Before you do anything, I want you to cook the third option first. Talk about the Malmaisons.
Yeah, hold on. I need to use the bathroom, so I'll be back.
Oh, God.
You know, Jill Valentine is of French descent.
We'll explain why she's so hot.
French Japanese, I think.
You know, if Chris and Jill ever got together, I imagine it'd be a very strange marriage proposal. It's just like not anything out the ordinary. For them, but for everyone else, it's like weird. Because like, I imagined that. Because here's the thing, because in actual RE lore, the BSAA was formed by Jill, Chris, and a few others. So, if we take this as the two making a marriage proposal, then their marriage proposal went somewhat like this: Jill, you have been my partner through many incidents. We survived at Spencer Manor, and you helped Claire to fight. You helped me fight Claire. We've been through a lot together. So I wanted to ask you if you and I, if you would join me in creating a global counter-terrorist organization dedicated to taking out everything bro. Oh my God, Chris! Yes, you couldn't have asked for anything better.
All right, I'm back.
Who are
All right,
you?
I'm going to talk about the Maozen.
Speaking of which, Josephine once asked me to promote a faction when I had the opportunity. Is now the opportunity? Anyway, it's now or never. I remember Josephine's slogan is, "Ladies and gentlemen, please listen to me."
Oh, I'm crying. Oh.
Oh.
What?
Are you still worrying about daily food and clothing? Are you still worrying about the future of your family? Are you still worrying for the life of
I think they're a little bit worried about daily food. You know, being able to being able to wear stuff.
Worry no more. Join the new salon held at the Malmaison Cafe for your new future. It's a place of pleasant sanitary and comfortable seats, and it's hosted by the favorite social celebrity, Madame de Pierre.
Everyone.
The Malmaison's really lucky. Come and be the future stars of
Did you literally just did this to troll me?
Now, you'll see why I asked you to do this in a moment.
Anyway, Madame de Beauharnais, I've heard of her. She's a very energetic woman, and I probably did send her husband to the guillotine.
Do you know what I mean when I say I love how funny this game can be?
This is so anime.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good place to relax. I'm interested too. Yeah.
Anyway, it's an impressive speech.
There's
Oh,
the knowledge
as-
increased by 50.
However, you still haven't answered the question. All right.
Okay, just this once, just choose the Jacobin option.
Yeah, I didn't do it for the royal family.
Okay, it's your choice here, but trust me. Please don't get me wrong. It was my personal wish to join the army. Like my brother Napoleon, I was in this to save my compatriots from the suffering of the war.
I would also say this is more in line with her character so far.
Your reputation with the Jacobins increased by 50.
It seems I have said something inappropriate. I'm sorry. But you maybe end up in the guillotine. Matchstick.
Seriously, just look at those bazongas.
That being the case, if you don't mind, I have something to talk about. Must be about in private. In private.
Seriously, they're almost falling out.
That's the fault of her dress. Well, it's almost time for me to leave. Please do enjoy the banquets, Mademoiselle Bonaparte.
But yes, I'm really surprised that Jacobin option was actually her just replying more mildly rather than aggressively.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since we last met, Polly. I forgot I left for vacation after being awarded the medal, and I was awarded you would return to the army.
Her Majesty the Queen marrying Antoinette from Austria. Josephine said it was her suggestion to the King and Napoleons to join hands and save the royal family.
The Feuillants. Who are the Feuillants again?
They're basically the moderate party. After a pretty bad riot in Revolution Square and the massacre. Yeah, afterwards a big split in the party was happened between the guys that were actually pretty moderate, and who said like, wait a minute, we might still need a king. We'll just do a constitutional monarchy. We'll slowly phase them out, and then the Jacobins were like, kill them all.
Yeah, that was when the revolution really went crazy.
Yeah, because now it became clear that the revolutionists had a split.
So I'm assuming this timeline, the major change is that the monarchy was convinced to, one, they weren't as punished much for trying to flee the country, and also they joined up with the moderate party and like more in line with their values. And
all I can tell you is you find out more as you play.
Yeah, I'm just doing a guess on history, alternate history stuff. So far, I really like it seems like it's a pretty interesting direction where you still get accurate to the history, but it's a more plausible alternate history.
What if?
So far? Yeah.
Well, my creation is a sin against God. Quite literally, in fact. It was also her suggestion to select women with special talents to join the army. Is she the woman in Comte Mirabeau's story? After all, the war's still going on. Don't you wish to stop the war with your motherland? The king, however, did declare that he supports the war against Austria.
The banquet today is held and also honor the heroes of the battlefield. Pauline, what do you think it is? What do you think that it can make that? What do you think it is that can make a hero out of someone?
我
How about make a man out of you? Huh. I think
Let's get
being
down
a
to
hero is to achieve
business.
something that ordinary people can't do.
Defeat the Huns. Sorry. And I think only those who can make the and I think those who can make a choice
Oh my God, he's still trying to
regarding
sing
all
it.
significance are willing to bear the consequences. Can be heroes.
Be a hero.
I'll make a man out of you.
Oh my God, I am so close to choking someone.
Colleen, haven't you ever said to make the choices because it was difficult to foresee the consequences?
Also, this is revenge for all the bad fanfics.
Huh?
Bad fanfics.
No, what did you say? No, what'd you say?
This is revenge for all the bad fanfics.
Ninja, you haven't even begun. Just like when we first met in the École Militaire, the Queen seems to be able to see through other people's minds. Your Majesty, do you mean I should put the interests of the countries before my own? Just like you did?
我
No, I think I'll just. I think I'm just someone who can't be a hero. All that missile meta view I tell you is true.
Guess what? You're being said. Hey, congrats! You're joining your brother again. What?
Oh,
To
the mission is
Italy!
almost over, and your appointment has just been announced. You must travel all the way to Italy after this.
You're going to Pasta Land. Understood. I will join the Army to Italy, where my brother is. Speaking of the enemy on the Italian Bonaparte. And that's an army from your homeland. The Austrian army. Pretzel.
Matchstick.
As I said, for the École Militaire, the king and I have hoped that you girls would have gotten the one true saviors of the country, the Maid of France, and then change its future.
有什么需要就和士官说吧。
Yeah, next line.
If you need any help, just come to me, and the royalists will back you up anytime.
Alright then, Ninja, I can say right now, you're probably safe for the rest of the following act of Italy when it comes to needing to call upon the Jacobins.
Good. Okay.
I'll let you know if you do need them.
Matchstick.
It's late. You should go back to rest.
I didn't mention that I knew Comte Mirabeau, did I? How did the Queen... Forget it. It's very late now. If I stay outside any longer, Josephine will be mad at me. Bounce, 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 bounce. Yeah. Relieved at last. The situation is getting more and more tense in Paris. It was Her Majesty the Queen who sent us to the École Militaire. I assume it was also the royal family to spread the rumors of the Maid in Paris. Did they want to gain the support of the people through female officers trained by the royal family? Anyway, I should get prepared for my new appointment. There are still lots of things to prepare before I leave for Italy. Unfortunately, it's getting close to where I kind of have to cut it off. Oh, wait.
Don't worry. We're gonna probably end it right after this scene.
Please wait a moment, Mademoiselle Bonaparte. And you are. Oh wait, no, I call him. Louis Charles Antoine Desai. I wasn't able to find you at the banquet, and I was planning to invite you for a dance back there. This is an actual guy, by the way. Louis Desai actually is a real person, and he's one of Napoleon's generals.
Oh, okay.
So he's General Desai. It looks like he's around the same age as my brother. It's said that he was a noble who joined the army as revolutionists. His prestige among the people is very high.
我
I'm not used to being on social occasions. You're quite similar to Napoleon. Alright, here's something that Her Majesty the Queen forgot to give you when you left. I'm here to hand it over to you. Is this a banner? It's a replica of the banner held by the heroine who saved the country hundreds of years ago. The royal family hopes that you can inspire the soldiers in the front line with it.
Is she
Guess who
literally
it
giving
is?
her Joan of Arc's banner?
Yes! His pattern is... It's the banner of the Maid of Orleans, Jeanne d'Arc.
Please, somebody will get our armor. That'll be funny.
No, unfortunately, Paulina is nowhere near as busted up as Jean to have the same armor. The girl who saved France several hundred years ago. It's said that she could even hear the voice of God. Why are they giving me her banner? Probably because you're her reincarnation. Probably.
What?
I'm joking. I can't confirm if that's true or not.
Okay.
What's the matter? Are you unwilling to accept it because it's from the royal family?
可是
No. It's because I still have doubts about whether I'm qualified to command soldiers in the battlefield.
哦，
Is it so? As far as I know, a talented officer such as yourself is quite desired in the army. General Desai, didn't you have any doubts when you first stepped foot on the battlefield? I heard that because you're a nobleman, you weren't trusted by your superiors at first. I did have some doubts. Some of my problems still remain unanswered for now. However, the problems encountered... Sorry, that brioche was pretty heavy. The problems encountered in the battlefield can only be solved on the battlefield. This is what I think. Anyway, I have already handed over the banner to you. Say hello to Napoleon for me next time you meet. And tell him he still owes me 5 bronzes. I certainly will. And thank you very much for your answer. In addition, if we have the opportunity to meet again at some banquet, I hope you'll give me that honor to dance with you. I think I need to go home first. Will everything you do really lead this country to a better future?
Yeah, I hope so, because...
France will then
Actually-
proceed to go on to have 5 republics, and it looks like that 5th republic is about to collapse.
Yeah.
Bring back
Alright,
the
new quest.
monarchy.
All right.
Okay, we can call it here.
Yeah, all right. So I hope everyone had a wonderful time. Join us
Next time
in
we
this-
need to market this. Next time we need to market this game. We need to market this stream.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll figure it out some way.
You have two computers. You can literally just prep the link to deploy in certain segments. Heck, I'll even take it and spin around a few places I know.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, then.
Don't worry. I don't mind the smaller streams for now. So anyway, I hope everyone had a wonderful day. See ya. See ya.
By the way, we have not started into the complexity. Bonjour. So, au revoir.